I'm fed up with going to talks and having people say, I solved this problem, but I'm not going to tell you now how I did it, but please give me a round of applause at the end, because it's like no one's helping.
I want to talk a little bit about the conference as a whole, because obviously we're where the cool kids hang out. We're in the
Pretty much,
area.
yeah.
There's a definitive, the ratio of suits to jeans is skewed the other way over here as an example.
I want to be here. I don't never wear a tie. Can't stand wearing ties.
Isn't there? That's the...
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the conference so far, especially after the 2 years? It's great seeing people, but walking around, what are some of the things that you've overheard and such?
I'm going to take my Trace hat off here, because at the end of the day, I don't want to give like corporate rubbish. I think it's a wee bit smaller than it has been. There seems to be more higher level people, which is great. I kind of like talking to people on the ground, people actually doing the work, and I haven't met as many of those as I want to, just because it's fun to talk to them. I'm fed up with going to talks and having people say, I solved this problem, but I'm not going to tell you now how I did it, but please give me a round of applause at the end, because it's like no one's helping. Talks that I've really enjoyed have basically been, I don't know how to fix this, but if we all talk together, we might be able to fix it together. And I've seen enough people hugging and seeing each other they haven't seen for a while. We should be sharing more information. And I'm getting an impression it's starting moving that way, which is nice, and it's not just, ta-da, look how great I am.
Do you know what session I would love to see? I would love to see, and it's kind of relevant and a little bit somber today, but I would love to see like the Flux team on stage after closing down today. Same with Loot, same with Bow, same with N26 in the UK. I would love to see the failure, because that's where you learn stuff.
Absolutely. You know what? That's a brilliant idea. It must be quite hard to get people to open up old wounds and try and explain why it failed.
Yes.
I think I'd want to do that. Do I want to talk about...
We actually had someone yesterday doing that, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Drew,
watch that. Who was that?
Drew Graham.
I want to watch that, because it's interesting. It's not Schadenfreude. I want to know what went wrong, because I bet it was out of their control. I bet it was just an environmental or something that they couldn't control, that it didn't happen. It's not their fault, and that's what normally it is.
I think it was just competitor, yeah.
That's
what he said.
Twice.
Same competitor twice, he said. And he said, you know what, I'd go for a beer with him, I don't care.
That's another reason why it's so good, this conference, you know?